Hey guys, it's Christine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. So it is that time again, you guys. It is time for another paycheck. So I am just gonna go through this. I've already penciled some stuff in, but I think there are some changes I need to make, so hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in seeing, keep watching. All right, so I am going to highlight this up here as an extra added thing. I am expecting my Bank of America rewards probably to post tomorrow, and I am going to include this in my uncategorized budget, but I wanted to keep it separate from this stuff down here. I will deal with this later, but for now I'm leaving a space up here to remind me that I'm going to include my rewards in this budget. So I did get paid $2,221.97. And then as of this morning, before I got my paycheck, my totals were so $25 in my G1 checking, and then I had $304.84 in my G1 rent, etc. In my T-Mobile variable expenses, which is a checking account, I had $197.74. My T-Mobile sinking funds, I have $357.04. And that differs from my closeout because it did accrue a little bit of interest. But I'm not going to count that. I'll just leave the little bit of interest in there as a buffer. And that goes for, I think, all of my bank accounts. There's a little bit, there's like a couple cents or, maybe a couple dollars in one of them extra. So my Santa Saver, I have $325.04. My emergency fund, I have $11.57. If you watched my pay off my credit card with me videos, that number is down because I took out $135 to help pay off my Bank of America credit card. But the good news is I can start allocating money to it again. So my Roth IRA is at $1,000. This is the money contributed. This does not reflect what's happening in the stock market right now, and that's another thing that's a little bit depressing, but whatever, we're in that for the long haul. So if I do my totals, so $25.87 plus $304.84. Am I going to do this without the rewards? Yeah, because it's previous. Okay, start over. $25.87, $304.84, $197.74, $357.04, $325.04. That's weird. $11.57. And then 1,000. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 3. So as far as my bills, I have the AD&D coming out, and that's $30. T-Mobile's $150. You could see here I already pinned that in. Actually, let me do this. So this one actually came out today. And then this one, I saw the bill, and it is gonna auto pay at $149.17. iCloud, I know is going to be $9.99, but I'm not going to pin that in yet. I just don't want to confuse myself. And then the Delta Care, $32, VSP Vision, $50, car insurance, $52. And my PG&E, you guys, this is insane. So I budgeted $170 for it, and it was $36.54. And that's because where I live, there's a climate credit. So every May due date, so the due date in May and I think November, there is a climate credit, and you get this big chunk taken off your electricity bill, or gas and electric for me. So the last time I paid PG&E, it was $125.60. So with that credit plus decrease in usage, it's $36.54. So that was awesome. And then I know my water bill is going to be $45.42, which is up by a little bit, like $1.50 or $1.40. Anyway, so that's that. I'll do the totals another time. So here's where things are going to get interesting. As if I don't say that enough. Right, so I'm moving over $32, rolling over $32 and 78 cents from here. And then I'm rolling over $7.30 from groceries. And I'm adding, okay, I'm adding 100 to the gas and car, and I'm adding 150 to groceries. And then household is at a negative, and so is eating out. But I also have this uncategorized of $4.97. So what I'm going to do, and I probably should have done this before. I probably should have done this beforehand. So let me just, I'm going to write this over the pencil, and then when it dries off camera, I'm going to erase it. So I'm sorry if it drives you crazy. It has to be done. Because it would drive me even more crazy if like I start trying to erase stuff and then it gets smudged. So so $87.71 for copays and meds is rolling over. If you remember, we had the $102.71, and then I have subtracted $15 more off of that to get to the $87.71, and I'm going to add $75 to copays and meds, $100 to household, and $75 to eating out. I'm just forgetting everything, aren't I? Okay, so allowance, I've got $1.27 left, and I'm adding $60. And fund money, I have $65.84 left. Rolling that over and adding 50. And then travel, I have 0 because this is a new category. And I'm adding 100 to that. And so I don't know if you guys remember my May budget video where I did like an overview and discussed having new categories and stuff. That's going to be one of my new categories, and it is mainly for hotel stays. So like if I go out of town, gas is going to cover the gas, and eating out will cover eating out, and fund money will cover any sort of fund that we decide to have, and then the travel is going to be hotels. So yeah, so I know I haven't done the uncategorized yet, but that is because I'm going to do this. So it has to add up to $197.74. And then I'm doing $32.78, $7.30, $87.71, $127, $1.27, $65.84, and that leaves me with $2.84. So $2.84, and if you remember, that was $4.97, but I took out the 32 and I took out the 181, and that leaves me with 284. So that matches up. So 197.74. And then for beauty and self-care, I have 104 rolling over. Oh dear. All right, 104. That's a little off. That's okay. And then car maintenance, I have 184.26. And then birthdays and holidays, 67.85. And then another new category is Amazon Prime, which starts out with 0, and I am saving up $15 a month, $15 a paycheck for the next few months, and I think my bill is at the end of September. I'll have to double check. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. So 104 plus 184.26 plus 67.85 is $356.11. And so that, okay, so $356.11 is within this 356.04. So there's just a little bit of a buffer in there. Okay, so going back to up here, I just feel totally discombobulated, you guys. Okay, so here's my May 2002 budget. I don't know if that's in view. So I had decided to put $385 towards my bills each paycheck. That way I don't, that way I could spread out the weight of my bills. And then I have $1.97 over, so I went ahead and added that to the $385, and that gives me $386.97 that I'm adding. 25.87 plus 386.97, and that is 412.84. And then for G1 rent, I am adding $490 per paycheck, and again, that's to help spread the weight of my rent payment. 304.84 plus 490, and my total is $794.84. And then my T-Mobile Money checking account is getting $720, and that corresponds to my variable expenses right here. So whatever is down here goes up here. So $720 is going to go up here. And that's 197.74 plus 720. That's 917.74. Wouldn't that be funny if that was 84? Okay, so, and my T-Mobile money sinking or savings account is what I use for my sinking funds, and that right now is at $215. So I'm adding $215 to it up here. So $357.04 plus $215 is $572.04. All these fours. And Santa Saver always gets 25 a paycheck. And that is $350.04. There it is again. And then emergency fund is going to get $135. And I think that's what we did here. I put $136.97. I think that $197 is, I guess when I did that, I was thinking the $197, the extra $1.97 would go there, but it's not. So we're just gonna put $135 here. And then we're gonna add this up to make sure that it adds up to my my actual check. 1157 plus 135 is 1292. No 4 this time. And then Roth IRA always gets 250. So 1250. No 4 there either. All right, so let's add this up. So 386.97 plus 490 plus 720 plus 215 plus 25 plus 135 plus 250, and that's $2,221.97. And then we'll deal with the B of A rewards later on when that actually posts. It hasn't posted yet, so that's why I'm not including it right this second. So as far as balances go, $412.84 plus $794.84 plus $917.74 plus $572.04 plus $350.04 plus $1292 plus $1250. So 5589. Okay, who's gonna remember that number? 5589. You know what? Let's do it this way. 2221.97 is 336753. Okay, so $5,589.50. All right. So that is my budget for the next 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments below. Please hit like or subscribe. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great night. Thanks, guys.